Hi, this is a demo of a very simple, easy to use, easy to make emergency stove. Basically it's made out of a old style metal coffee tin. You can still get them in various brands out there. Just used a Dremel tool to cut out the slots on the top there. You'll see there's 3 slots on the top. That's where you're going to be putting wood in there. Holes drilled in the side as well to allow the wood gas to vaporize at a higher temperature. Also on the bottom, use a 1/8 inch drill bit, and you just make a whole bunch of little holes there. That's going to allow the air flow in through the bottom up through the top. Now, one thing I should point out is these guys here, you'll see them sticking out coming up to the top, are just metal skewers that I've used. And they're designed basically twofold. First of all, to keep the tin off the ground so it allows more airflow underneath, which is essential for the operation of the stove. The other thing is, on top here, they can be adjusted. So in storage right now, they're just folded flat. But you can adjust them to the large pot, so you can move this out like this, like that. And you can put a larger pot over top of that. Today I'm going to be demoing with just a small backpacking pot, so it's actually smaller than I thought, but these will work out perfect because they will actually go inside to allow an air gap between the ridge of the top of this tin and the bottom of the pot itself. So that actually worked out really good. So we'll just bend that around there. Bend that around there, bend that around there, and as you can see, it's like a tripod inside. So when I go to put this down, I'll put it down there, it's going to have the ability to store the tin on top, or to hold the tin on top, the pot on top I should say, and as you can see there's an air gap between the ridge and the bottom of the tin there, or bottom of the pot I should say. I'll come right back and we'll load this up with some wood and we'll get it going. Okay, so we've got the tin filled with basically bark and pieces of straw, weed, dried up weeds, stuff like that. And it's pretty much ready to go. I thought I'd also show you something else that I made that's, again, really easy to make and very cheap as well. Basically, I've taken a medium-sized soup tin, and I've cut a hole in the bottom, and I've mounted a 12-volt computer fan to it, and crimped the top up so that when you're looking at it directly, it's going to be forcing air upwards instead of outwards, and that's going to actually be positioned right in front of the tin here. Once the fire starts going, it's going to give it extra air, and that's going to add to the efficiency, and the should hopefully improve the burn time as well for boiling water. So the end of it is a 9-volt battery clip. Let's see if I can get it here. There it is. There's the 9-volt battery clip, and I just use a 9-volt rechargeable battery on there, and it runs a long time, so you don't have to worry about running through batteries or anything like that. The pot I was using is a 800 ml hiking pot, and it comes with a top just to keep soot, smoke, and keep the heat in to help make the water boil faster as well. So I'll get this fire going and then get back. Okay, so we've got the fire going. I'm just going to put this pot on it. As you can see, it balances quite nicely on there. I'll show a different view here. Hopefully you can see that underneath where the air gap is. And here we go. We got the flames coming out. There's a flame in there. I'm going to get the boil going, and we'll figure out how much time it's going to take. So I'm just starting my stopwatch now at 128. Okay, as you can see, it's burning quite nicely. Just thought I'd show you how easy it is to put little pieces of wood in. So you just break up little sticks and whatever will burn. Wood chips, twigs. As you can see, the fan's working quite nicely as well. It's not really loud or anything like that, but it does offer that extra volume of air to help make the flame burn hotter and burn. It'll actually help burn damp wood a lot better as well, more efficiently. Almost ready for a boil, and I'll let you know exactly how long it took for a boil. Okay, so we're into 20 minutes from when we first started the fire, and the water is pretty much boiling. One thing I will point out is the water temperature starting was 75 degrees, and of course 212 degrees to boiling. It's actually 210 degrees, so it's not quite boiling, but it's hot enough to make coffee or tea with. And that's it. This was our first video that I've done, so bear with me. I'm learning as I go. Hopefully this is giving somebody some information that may be helpful. Have yourself a good day. I'm Woodman Cam.